Hello, Code in Place. So I have been into NLP for a long time. So I found a challenge on Kaggle about Amazon Alexa reviews and to do a sentiment analysis of positive and negative reviews based on the data set they have given me. I had to do a lot of extra research to do this, so it's taken me a long time. So first I want to do EDA, exploratory data analysis, meaning that I will look at my data and analyze it. So data keys gives me different range of values in the data set. We have rating, date, variation, verified reviews, and feedback. So data shape gives me dimensions of the data frame. So we have 3,150 reviews and 5 different columns, right? These. Data head gives me the first 5 sets in my data. So, and I could, data head gives me the first 10 if I put 10. So I was playing around with pandas and learning pandas through this project. So a lot of this stuff is just learning. I could do data tail, gives me the last 5. And data info gives me a summary of the data frame. And I could look at the data types. So if they're integers or objects, right? Or even strings, but I only have these two. Data describe gives me basic statistical details. So I can see the rating and feedback. From looking at this, I could see that the mean is 4.46. That means that is overall a very good score out of 5, right? So it looks like majority of customers really enjoy Alexa. And the feedback is 91%. So it looks like some customers leave feedback, only 91%. Data.isna detects missing values, and it looks like the entire data set is not missing any value. And I can also do that by doing this function as well. .any and is null as well. Gives me false. Okay. Data.values, I can see a NumPy representation of the given data frame. And I can describe the data according to the length of reviews. So let's look. So the length of reviews up here, it gives me a random sample of 10. And then I can group by the rating as well. So we have, I can see that 161 reviews have left a 1-star rating. And I can see that 2,286 reviews have left a 5-star rating. So I can see that it is relatively positive. I could do value counts and it can give it to me like this. And I can also plot it in a bar. So visually looking, we can see that most customers have left a 5-star review. And I could put it in a pie chart as well. I know it could be much more fancier, but I do not have time for that right now. So my charts are very basic right now. And I could describe by the feedback. So looking at it, 2,893 has left feedback and 257 did not leave any feedback for the review. If I do value counts, it will give the values to me. And I could plot it as well. Okay, here. So I can do a pie chart or a bar chart. Obviously, most customers have left feedback. 91% as we saw earlier. And I can also describe the data by the variation, right? So variation looks like these are the different types of Alexas, different variations of Alexa. And it can give us the amount of reviews that people left. If I do value count, which is really cool, I can see, black dot is very, very popular, while walnut finish is not that popular, right? So customers with black dot has left the most reviews, 516. Super cool. So I can plot it as well. So yeah, black dot from the most popular to the least popular. So walnut finish, oak finish, white plus. It seems like the black colors are very popular, while the white colors are not that popular if you look at the names. I really like black, so I would definitely get probably black dot. I do not have Alexa, but it's making me want black dot. Okay, then I created a new variable reviews to analyze the words in verified reviews, but this was very difficult for me. I wanted to create a word cloud and look at the words being used in the reviews, but I couldn't do it. So I was cleaning the data. I could not get the data correct. I created a document term matrix of all of the words and the frequency which it would be used in each review, but I do not know how to look at just all the words and to get like the top 30 words and create a word cloud. I tried. It took me a very long time. I was like hours and hours on this and I couldn't figure it out. So let's skip that. And let's go back to sentiment analysis because I cannot do that. Okay, so this is really cool. I was looking at YouTube and I was looking at especially Alice Zhou. She has a YouTube channel and she also has, she let us see some of what she was looking at, some research on sentiment analysis and looking at the polarity and subjectivity of the data. So I used TextBlob, and the polarity, it is how positive or negative a word is. So -1 is being very negative and +1 is being very positive. And looking at the data, subjectivity, so how subjective or opinionated a word is. So if it's a fact, it will be 0, and if it's closer to an opinion, it will be +1. So did this here, and it looks like it has given me, added to my data frame polarity and subjectivity of each review. Really cool. So it has given me the first 10 reviews. The first 5 and the last 5. And I could see the polarity and subjectivity of each review based on what they said in their reviews. And so we can see it better, we can plot it. So the histogram of polarity score, it looks like it's leaning towards more positive. A lot of it is neutral. So these are just neutral scores, but it looks like obviously most of the customers enjoy Alexa, while very, very few have left negative reviews. So this is really good. Alexa is very popular. And then subjectivity score based on fact and opinion. So the reviews are mostly based on fact. Oh, this is polarity. Whoops, I didn't do this. I didn't change this. I was like, it looks the same. So I change this to subjectivity, and then it should give me there you go. So this is a proper histogram of subjectivity score. So it looks like most of the customers leave reviews based on their opinions, but also some of them leave it on facts as well. But if you can see here, so both on facts and opinions, but a lot of customers really leave their reviews based on their opinions. And then I have a polarity versus subjectivity scatter plot. This is really cool. Okay, so polarity, it looks like the more positive views are here, and you can see that most of the data set is leaning towards positive, while some of the data set is leaning towards negative polarity. Very, very few. And then we have subjectivity. So most, if you see 1, is opinion based. And then if it goes down, a lot of neutral reviews are actually some of them are subjective. are factual based. So yeah, we can see that looking at this data, majority of Alexa reviews are very positive and people love it. I'm pretty sure I could do a lot more with this project, but I'm not very good at that yet. I'm still really new to this, and this took me a very, very, very long time to do, just to do all of this. I had to do a lot of research, and I'm very tired. And I'm turning on in this project very late. But yeah, so I would like to do more of this in the future.